Hello my friends, welcome back to a brand new episode on SpaceX. Today as usual, we are diving into the latest update in the space flight industry. A lot has happened and we have to talk about it. SpaceX's Starship Flight 11 launch and the non-stop action at Starbase. We'll begin this episode with Starship's IFT-11 launch. It was incredible and we have to talk about it. To their teaser of a booster hover and then a new booster section rolling in, pad covers arriving, and a ship getting repositioning. It's all about pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the space industry. This and many more to be shared on today's episode on SpaceX. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Let's dive right in, shall we? Let's begin today's episode with SpaceX's IFT-11 launch. It was a beautiful, incredible mission. This footage shows the countdown ticking down from 10, engines igniting in a massive fireball, and then a whole stack rising smoothly from the pad at Starbase in South Texas. You can hear the commentators cheering liftoff, go super heavy, go Starship, as it climbs, leaving a trail of smoke and fire. This ties right into the current buzz, wrapping up with the V2 prototype era with a bang, acing heat shield test and booster landing before version 3 takes over. Now let's break the full Flight 11 story from start to finish, because this launch was packed with cool processes. It kicked off at 7:23 p.m. Eastern Time with all 33 Raptor engines firing perfectly, no hiccups like in some era V2 tests. The stack climbed steadily, hitting maximum aerodynamic pressure. That's when air resistance peaks without issues. About 2.5 minutes in, hot staging happened. The ship's 6 Raptor engines lit up while still attached. Then separation occurred cleanly. The booster flipped around using its great fins and started its boost back burn with those mighty engines to head back towards land. Meanwhile, the ship coasted upwards, reaching space and deploying 8 Starlink dummy satellites as it tests imagined tiny payloads, popping out like confetti. Then it did a quick relit of 1 Raptor engine mid-flight, proving reliability for future orbits. As it aced back, reentry tested a heat shield with some tiles intentionally missing in spots, and a new dynamic banking maneuver where it tilted side to side to control descent, prepping for tower catches down the lane. The ship splashed down softly in the Indian Ocean after 66 minutes, data streaming back the whole way. For the booster, after separation, it tested a new setup with 5 Raptor engines burning in the final phase instead of 3. Hovered, yes, you heard that right, hovered briefly above the waves with frames roaring. Now check out these video frames of it descending like a fiery arrow and nailed a soft splashdown in the Gulf. And I have to tell you, seeing this booster hover was incredible. So far, only Blue Origin's New Shepard does this hover, but now we are aware that a Starship booster can also hover as well. It was a beautiful scene. This mission hit all major goals, with a big win after version 2 rocky start, with failures in prior flights. What if one engine failed during liftoff? Would the whole thing flop? No. Starship's designed with redundancy, so it can lose a few engines and keep running like a champ, powering through a tough workout. Isn't that wild? It keeps things exciting, showing how SpaceX learns from every test to make reusable rockets a reality. As the echoes of that powerful ascent linger in the air like stardust, let's shift our gaze to the booster's graceful dance back home, where SpaceX drops the teaser that kept everyone talking. SpaceX also dropped an incredible footage of the booster where it was hovering. This footage captures the booster descent vertically, engines throttling to hold it steady just above the ocean, flames licking the water before it touches down, where the version 2 prototype finally shine after multiple fails, focusing on that alternative engine burn. With NASA's Artemis program eyeing Starship for moon landings too, diving deeper into the booster's journey post-separation. After flipping with those agile great fins, it ignited for the boost back to reverse course, then re-entered atmosphere belly first to bleed off speed. The landing burn kicked in with 5 Raptor engines configuration, allowing a precise hover. Picture a giant metal beast pausing mid-air like it was deciding where to set. Yes, you heard that right. Super Heavy decided to park mid-air and decided where to land. It was incredible. SpaceX has never done this kind of hover before, and seeing this for the first time, it actually tells us how powerful and how agile this booster really is. So far, we only thought that the New Shepard booster was capable of this, but now to see this gigantic booster hovering like it was nothing is actually mind-blowing. Then it settled into the Gulf for a soft splashdown. Sensors collecting data on every vibration and thrust. No catch attempt this time, but it paves the way for future catches grab. The ship, meanwhile, continued its arc, but we'll save more for that in the vibe. Fun question: why hover at all instead of just dropping it in the ocean? It's like practicing a perfect dive, testing control for reasonable landings, saving millions by not ditching boosters in the sea forever. Super engaging, right? Imagine being the engineer tweaking those engines. Pure adrenaline. It was incredible. With the booster hover still buzzing in our minds like a lingering rocket hum, let's glide over to the ground section at Starbase, where Ship 39 is in the making. It is an incredible sight. It's a gem for Starbase watchers, showing Ship 39 being craned off. Its PES dispenser installed jig and scooted to the right side of Mega Bay 2, while the jig rose towards the Star Factory. The night video flames reveal cranes swinging the massive silver ship section under spotlight, workers buzzing around like ants on a mission. This fits the current wave of news just days after Flight 11's success, as SpaceX is ramping up version 3 for flight, with hardware like this ship's prepping for quicker turnaround times. Flight 12 is round around the corner. It's always fun to see the behind the scenes videos, where cranes are lifting tons like no big deal at all. Fun question: what is a PES jig anyway, and why move it? Think of it as a candy dispenser for rocket pass. It installs payload doors precisely, shifting Ship 39 clear space for stacking, and rolling the jig to Star Factory streamlines production, like reorganizing your garage for a big project. How cool is that teamwork making dreams fly? As Ship 39 settles in its new spot, opening doors to future missions, let's seamlessly transition to more Starbase upgrades, where fresh parts are rolling in to beef up the pad. We can clearly see in this footage cover sections arriving for Part 2, believed to be the shield for the deluge manifold around the launch mount top edge. This video shows truck hauling these huge metal plates across the site, workers guiding them under sunny skies. It's like watching a puzzle come together. SpaceX is already eyeing upgraded prototypes, and this covers code enhanced pad durability for faster launches, adding that fun community vibe. Engaging question: why bother covering the deluge system? Won't water splash down anyway? Actually, it's a genius protection against engine blast and debris, keeping the water jets that cool the pad running smooth for back-to-back tests. Imagine it as an armor for your phone. Toughness is everything, from shielding pads to powering up new boosters. Our journey flows naturally, where a version 3 beast enters the scene. Wrapping up with this episode, we also spotted a version of Starship's version 3. It was moving from the Star Factory to Mega Bay 1 for stacking. Fingers crossed, we are hoping it's not just another test article, but a flight-proven hardware, not just a test tank. This video captures a shiny section rolling in, cranes positioning it amid the industry hum. SpaceX is already gearing up for version 3 ships, for better engines and structures for Mars-bound reliability. Replies gush about Raptor 3 engines and quick prep for Flight 12. Maybe by March, no waiting around. Fans are also asking what is so special about Raptor version 3 that version 2 is not, and why the hype. Version 3 is lighter, stronger, with upgraded Raptors for more thrust efficiency, like leveling up your video game character to boss. Thank you for staying with us to the end. If you enjoyed the video, kindly smash the like button, subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any of our future updates. I drop 2 new videos each week. They are all bangers, and trust me, you do not want to miss any of them. Watch these videos right here. They were my previous uploads and it's a banger. And I will talk to all of y'all in the next episode. Thank you for staying with us.